Hi everyone, my name is Belinda Hobson. I'm a medical intuitive, and tonight is Tuesday, so it's time for a Tuesday tune-up. I'm going to be doing this every week. Some people have asked for this. So basically, if you want to put your name in the chat, then I'll do you a quick reading, and then I'll move on to the next person. If it's something that you're interested in, my website is belindahobson.com. All the information about what I do is up there. And if you want to email me, it's belinda@belindahobson.com. So, yes, let's get some names down. Oh, hi, Amy. Good to see you. I'm going to do you first. You're on my list. Okay, so... Okay, so what I'm getting for you, Amy, is your feet, and it's your right foot. Sorry. So this is about fear of changes, fear of life movements. It's also about being grounded, because this is your foundation and how we're rooted into the ground, and yes, I'm feeling that you're not grounded enough. So I've got a lot of techniques for that. But basically, if you imagine roots coming out of your feet and your toes, and they're going deep into the earth, I mean, really, really deep into the earth, that will help you. For me, I like to go really, really deep, and I even get that smell of the wet earth. So, spend some time on that. It's also about understanding ourselves. So it's about understanding ourselves within our own life, and within the life that we're in with the others around us. So there's quite a bit of connection for you tonight. Because it's on the right side, this is coming up for... it's about struggles to move forward into your future. So bear that in mind. So you just need to release the energy. You release the energy in your feet. Remember what I said, ground your feet, and see if that helps. Anyway, leave a comment for me. Okay, so the next person I have is Julie. Hi, Julie. I know you're going to come on later, and you've given me your name already, so I'm just going to do a reading for you. Okay, and here I have your knee came up, Julie. This can be due to a bit of stubbornness. So, you're very welcome, Amy. So this is about being inflexible and not bending in your life. So there's a bit of I'd like to say authority, but it's not really an authority as such. So I think you need to be more assertive with what you want to do and where you want to go. And it's like you're so stubborn and you're so stuck that you're not actually you're not allowing yourself just to process what's going on and move forward. So you're stuck there. And because it's your knee, you're definitely not flexible in this situation. So you need to release that energy and try and take a few deep breaths next time. You've got to make a decision, and try and not to be so stubborn. Okay, leave a comment. Who do we have next? Oh, we have Dom. Hello, Dominic. Okay, let's see what we have for you. Okay, so I got the thigh for you. Yeah, there's a lot of frustration involved about how you're going to move forward in life. how are you going to do it? What does that look like? So you're trying to move forward, but there's also a little bit of fear of the future. And that's what the thighs, if you're getting a bit tight in your thigh, that's what's going on. So you might want to do some grounding as well. Just, try and imagine the energy in your whole body going into the ground, doing some deep breathing. And, I know it's hard, but try not to focus on the frustrations. Try and let that go and don't have that attachment and just move forward, and ask the divine what you think you should do. A lot of people don't ask. They say they're intuitive, or they don't believe they're intuitive, and they're not asking those questions. Okay. And when you ask a question, also be very specific. I asked my spirit guides for a week off. I just wanted a week off, and they gave me a cold, and I was in bed for a week. It's not the beach scenario I was thinking, but yeah, you got to try and let that go. Okay. Okay, so I have Linda. And somebody else just came on. I'm just trying to figure out who that was. Okay, so I'm going to do Linda next. Linda, let's see what we have for you. Okay, I got, for you, I got a nose. This is, okay, so obviously the nose does lots of things. So it can bleed, it could be blocked, it could be broken, it could be runny, it could be stuffy. And the one that I'm getting for you is stuffy. Okay, so for stuffy, you're really not accepting your self-worth. We're all worthy. We're all wonderful individuals, and you're really not accepting your worth. You have a desire for love, and you're not receiving that. Okay, so it's about not accepting your self-worth, your desire for love, and you're unwilling just to be yourself. Okay, so you need to work on being who you are, and not what you feel you're obligated to do, expectations. You just let that go. You don't need those attachments. Okay, so this is about you, and you getting nurturing, and you getting some self-worth. Yes, so look at yourself. Okay, and I know you're unwilling to you don't want to look at yourself. Okay, but you need to look at yourself, and you need to nurture yourself, because if you're not nurturing yourself and looking at yourself, you're going to get congestion with your energy in your body. And we don't want that, because as we know, we manifest our future. So if you're full of you don't want to have you don't want to be yourself, that is going to it's going to block your energy. You're not going to have that flow. Okay, so leave me a comment, Linda, and we'll see how that goes. Okay, I didn't quite catch the name. I think it's Champagne, if I got that right. So if I haven't, I apologize, because I'm not very good with names, but you know who you are, and I am going to do you a quick reading. Let's see what comes up for you. Okay, for you, um, I got your brain area. So that's great. Um, so let's see. So obviously, the brain area is about it's the control center of your body. Okay, it controls what everything does. It regulates everything. So it's very important that we keep this running smoothly. We're going to get problems. Um, And here, which seems to be a bit of a theme tonight for everybody, it's about your feelings or perceptions that you're not in control of your life. Okay, or you're not able to control your life. So that's what's coming up here. And I think there's a lot of holding yourself back. Um, Maybe a little bit of holding yourself back and keeping things from yourself. So you know what's going on, but you're pushing that aside and you're not dealing with it. And again, if you're not dealing with something, you're going to have that build up, and the energy will turn into physical ailments. And you really don't want that. Okay. So we need to move back to releasing. You are worthy. Yeah, you can control your life. You just need a plan. Okay, you need to set some goals. That's all you need to do. So write a comment. I'm getting right more than left side, so that's more of a your creativity. You really get concepts, and you got fantastic imagination. Okay, so you need to use that, really use that to create something in your life that you want to create, and not stop yourself from doing it. Don't hold back. Have a think, write it down. Vision boards are amazing. So, yes, try that one. Um, no, Tony, I think, was the next one. I don't know. There was another name after that. I'm sorry, I haven't figured out the chat yet. So let me do Tony next. Oh, okay, Tony, you've got arms tonight. Okay, so for arms, this is about holding, because you're holding things. This is about holding your experiences in your life. And I'm getting that you're not doing enough physically for yourself. Okay, so you need to be more assertive with the physical side of your being, and hold some of those experiences. But on the other side, you've also got to let go of some of those experiences. Okay, so it's not just about holding on, it's also about letting go, and about releasing. So let me see. Okay, so there's something with that. Okay, so you need to release something so that you feel able to physically move on. I totally get that one myself. That speaks to me as well. So yes, thank you for that. Now there was one other person, but I didn't catch your name. Oh, Victoria. Okay, awesome, Victoria. Thank you very much, Amy. She keeps me going with the chat. It's very helpful. Okay, so Victoria. Okay, Victoria, we've got the knee again for you. So again, this is about being inflexible. You need to be flexible in life. When the storm hits, you have to bend and sway, and you're just not doing that. Okay, so And it's about, again, it's to do with authority, and whatever that authority is for you. I'm just trying to see if anything else comes up. Okay, so something is coming up, but I don't quite understand it, so I'm just going to tell you, and that will hopefully mean something to you. So the not wanting to give in to the authority, it could be a family member, and it's a male. So you're being very stubborn, maybe pride or ego, but it's definitely to do with a relative that you're close to. Yes. And you're really stubborn about not giving in. You know, they ask you to do something or they request you to do something, and you're just like, no way. So again, see if you can compromise. Yeah, I think compromise is the word that comes up for you. See if you can compromise. And again, try and get that energy flowing. Once the energy's flowing, you'll find it a lot easier to deal with the situation that you're finding yourself in. Okay, so now I'm just going to see if there's anything else. Yes, and it's about releasing. Definitely need to do some releasing around that right knee. Okay, maybe try some grounding. And if you weren't here earlier, it's about having roots on your toes and your feet, and they're going deep into the earth. Now, there's lots of other ways to do grounding, or earthing is another term that is used. Just Google it, and you will find one that works for you. Okay, so now I think I saw Elaine. Okay, good evening, Elaine. Let me see. Okay, so for you, I got the shins. And the shins are about ideas and values, and you're not being true to yours. Let me just write that name down. I think it was Kimchi. Amy, if you could let me know, that would be awesome. Amy's writing all the names down for me and passing them back to me, so thank you very much. Okay, so here we go. We've got Elaine, and we're talking about ideas and values and being true to those. Oh, thanks, Amy. Got ya. And really trying to be true to those ideas. Now, sometimes we have the perception that we think we're being true, but when you go deep down, you actually you're not being true. Okay, you I sometimes it's avoidance, and that's what I'm getting for you, Elaine. That it's about breaking down those ideas, those standards in your life, and writing down truthfully. That is about what are the standards that you want in your life? What are the values you want in your life? If you don't know, or you don't explore that, you can't manifest that into your future. You can't bring that forward and find the joy and the love and the compassion that I think everybody should have, or it deserves to have. It's there. We just need to get it. You need to take it. Okay, so yeah, get a pen and a paper, or if you're a modern day person, use a computer, and just get those ideas of what your values and standards are, and make sure they're aligned with you. Make sure they're true. Okay, I hope that helps. Comment if you would like, Elaine. Now I think it's Kimchi. Um, if I've got your name wrong, I do apologize, but you'll know who you are. Okay, let me see. Oh, okay, yep, this is a big one that's coming out for you. Okay, so your name's Amy. Okay, we got another Amy. Anyway, yeah, this is definitely for you. So, this is about expressing yourself. Okay, this is the throat area. So, let me see what's coming up here for you. So, this is where you can sometimes feel vulnerable. It's a very vulnerable part of your body. It connects your body and your head together. So it's quite a delicate part. It has a lot of the nervous systems and everything that makes your body and mind function. So it's a very vulnerable area. And what I'm getting for you is that you don't say what you need to. You're finding if you said what you want to say, you feel vulnerable, and you're not letting that energy flow come out. Okay, yeah, you're definitely restraining yourself, and there's one person. I'm getting one person who's a male who you want to just like. This is how it is. This is how I'm feeling. This is what I want to do. This is my truth. Okay, so that's what that is about. So it's not always appropriate to blurt things out. Sometimes they can be hurtful. So you need to find different ways of doing that. Okay, so I like to take my dog for a walk, stand in the middle of the forest, and just have a good scream. Bleh. The first few times you're gonna feel stupid. I did, but it's the energy release that you need to do. And when you're putting it out, you need to really, it's the full up and out, the throat, the noise, the breath out, and that will help you release. Another way you can do it is maybe you like singing. Have a good sing. It's all here. It's all energy, and it's all coming out. Okay, so if you can't tell this person what you really want to tell this person, go have a shout or go have a good sing. Oh, you like singing? That's awesome. That's great. So yeah, make sure you have a good. And you need to go back to singing. It's your thing. Yeah, and have a dance with that too. Get your whole body moving. The more senses that you use, because it's not just coming up here. You're hearing it. Maybe you're reading the words, but you're feeling it as well, and that's what you need to lift out that energy. I don't think there was anyone else on my list. I'm just checking on my computer. Nope. Amy, if you could please check that for me, that would be amazing. But I think that's it for me tonight. I don't know how long. Oh, okay, we've got Joe. Oh, you're so welcome, Kimchi. It's great. And I'm back next week, okay? Every week. Okay, so we have Joe. Okay, Joe, I have for you hips. Okay, this is when we talk about hips, it's about how you balance yourself in life. Okay, it's yeah, it's about the balance that you have in life. Sometimes it's lack of emotional or physical support. You don't feel that you're getting enough emotional or physical support, which can knock you off balance sometimes. This is the right side, so and it could be male influenced here. So yeah, you just need to work through that. Again, do some dancing. If you like dancing, get those hips moving. Let the energy out. Okay, but it's you need to let out that emotion because that's the energy that you need to release to be able to do other things. You know, you don't want that to stagnate and produce an illness in your hips. Okay, so you need to let that go. Okay, that's it for tonight. Thank you very much. Oh my, we've been on for 26 minutes now. I thought I'd just do a quick 5-10 minutes, but this is the format that I want to do next week. So I think I'm gonna have to work on a few things. So if you guys could give me some comments, what you liked, what I shouldn't bother with, that would be awesome. What else do we have? Yeah, so email me, belinda@belindahobson.com. You can go on my website and have a look a bit about me and what I do and what I offer. That's belindahobson.com. Yeah, and you know, thanks for taking the time to be here and listen to me. It's awesome. So thank you very much. And if you could just comment, like, and subscribe. I'm on all social media, so whatever you prefer. And you know, have a great week. I shall see you next week. Bye.